we've been violated. So the other day, Jerry came out to go run an errand and noticed that the tonneau cover was open. And we never leave it open. So that got us thinking about our security. There's been a rash of F-350 and 250s being stolen around our area. So we need to make sure that we lock our doors and keep everything safe so that ours isn't stolen.
Well, like Teresa said, we kind of got violated, and this was a big concern for us. Let's go inside. So I'll tell you the story, and I'll kind of give you the Reader's Digest version. Sitting in the new man cave the other day, and I heard a car pull up in front of the house. Well, the truck was gone. Teresa was out running errands, and so I looked out the window, and it was a beat up old car, no license plate, hood was all caved in, and I kind of watched. Well, guy gets out of the car and he starts walking over here toward the trailer to the side of the house. Well, I immediately went out to greet him. And he came around the corner from my neighbor's house, who had left their garage door open just a little bit, big enough so that he could get on his belly and scoop some stuff out. So the neighbors got robbed, and I confronted the individual. The scumbag is what he is. And he immediately got into the car, him and his partner, and they sped off. But it got me and a couple of the neighbors thinking about how secure are we, even in our neighborhood, and we really haven't had any problems here. So, we have security cameras up, and you probably wouldn't know they were there unless I showed them to you, but they do work and they notify us when action. But a camera is not going to stop a crime. Now, the camera might assist in solving the crime, but it's definitely not going to deter anybody unless they know it's there and they know that we're watching. But lights do. And so we started looking at how well do we light up the RV when it's being stored. More importantly, when we're out camping, how well do we secure the RV? I mean, you got a crowbar, you're getting into these doors. There's really, they're not constructed to be like Fort Knox. So in a previous video, I did show, lights that we use, like our little motion sensor light that we put outside. Now, this is a great deterrent because when you walk up to the door, it lights you up. So we all know that bad guys, they don't like light. They're kind of like roaches, and they scatter when lights come on. So we like to use this, and I guess we'll never know if it's been effective in stopping a crime. But what about when we're at home? So where we park the trailer, there's the street and there's the sidewalk. So we put a light right there on the fence, and as soon as you approach at night, it blasts you. It might even be harmful to your health. So we already had some cameras on our house. We added this one. It looks at the trailer. And then we put a little sign up there so that any would-be person that wants to, violate us again is going to have to at least be warned. that, we're watching. The other thing is the physical security of the trailer itself. We have one of these hitch locks, and this thing is really good. And then we lock our pin. Other thing that we do is we just make it hard. Got a nice block that serves two purposes. It's a chock, and it requires somebody to move it. And we have one on the other side also. So they're not just going to hook up and drive away. They're going to drag that block a little ways with them. We just replaced all the lights on the other side of the house over the garage, and like I said, added some more cameras and signage. I guess the moral of the story is, when you're looking at physical security for your rig, your house, whatever, be a hard target. Just make it hard for somebody that wants to do you harm or steal your stuff. It's your stuff. You earned it. You worked for it. This thing right here is a pleasure of our life. So I don't want people breaking into it, stealing stuff out of it, and doing harm to it. So be a hard target. Make it difficult for the bad guy. Make him break through locks. Make him drag through blocks. Make him do it not in the undercover of darkness, but light it up for him, and watch the cockroaches that they are just start running. Anyway, just a quick video about physical security. I think it's really important to think about when you're at a storage unit. We're fortunate that we get to keep the rig here at the house, but even when you're out camping, or out in your rig if you're a full-time or whatever, make sure that you're thinking about physical security. Just kind of like these blocks that we've got on the tires here. We put the X-chocks in when we're out camping. Does a couple things. I mean, the X-chock takes the wiggle right out of the trailer, but it also locks those wheels in, and they're not going anywhere. So if somebody wants to try to hook up and drive away, they're going to have to work for it. And I guess that's the point. Be a hard target. All right. Hey, thanks. We appreciate you coming around and watching the video. Just be a hard target. These jerks are out there, and they're up to no good. Anyway, thanks. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you in the next video.